What's up, guys? So currently at work and I had a little bit of time, so I figured, why don't we do a video on 5 things that I don't like. I'm not gonna say hate, because hate is strong, that I don't like about my Alfa Romeo Giulia. And we're gonna get right into it. So first things first, the lighting in here. So as you can see right now, I'm recording this. There's no flash on the camera facing me. And this is all the lighting I have to my face inside of the car. So as you can see, all of the lights in the car are LEDs built into the dome. But for some reason, lighting in here is just not that good. And I have every light in the entire car lit up as we speak. So I'm currently parked in the parking garage at my work. And this is all I got. If I turn it off, it makes no difference. It has no change. And the worst thing about it is when you turn on the individual light, so like the map light, if you will, this is all you get. You get one little light right here, and this is the illumination that you have from that one light. So that's the first thing. The second item that I don't like about my car has to be the fit and finish on some of the trims. I'm going to try to do my best to show you guys what I mean by that. So right over here, you can see on the gauge cluster here. Ready? Listen. It's very creaky, and that's going to be number 2 of what I do not like about my Giulia. So for the third item that I don't like about my Giulia, I actually have to turn it on so I can show you guys. And it's got to be, I realized that right here I forgot to mention what the automatic start stop is. Basically, whenever your car comes to a stop, it'll turn off to preserve fuel, you let go of the brake pedal, and it turns back on. To be the automatic start stop. So this car is equipped with automatic start stop, and I feel like this is a gripe with nearly everybody when it comes to newer vehicles and their safety and emissions amenities. This option, you cannot turn this off permanently unless you disable it through the computer of the vehicle. So every time you get in the car, you have to turn that off in case you do not like this feature. Me personally, I leave it on. Doesn't really bother me except for the times in which I'm in traffic, or if I am in low fuel under economy mode, it'll automatically turn the car off. Even if I am creeping maybe 5 miles an hour, the moment I stop, the car turns off on its own. So you have to press this button and it disables, you can see the light there, disables the automatic start stop. But if I don't do that, I currently have it on. So that's going to be number 3. So number 4, and I touched base on this on my last video that I made about the Giulia, it's the blinker stock. So I got used to it. Currently, it doesn't really bother me much, but the fact that it doesn't stay in the position in which you select bothers me. It goes back to the middle. So to turn something off, you have to do a half click upward. To turn it on, you have to do a full click downward. That's something that most people aren't used to. I certainly wasn't when I first got the car. So this feature kind of bothers me. I wish it was just a traditional stock. There's no reason for it to be this way. They could have simply just made it traditional, but for some reason or another, they decided to make it a return list stock. So that's going to be number. And last, and certainly not least, is going to be space. So I am 5'10", as I mentioned in a previous video. This is my current seating position as the driver, and this is how much space the rear passenger has to get in here. Now, granted, the passenger side, you have a little bit more legroom, but that is gonna be one of the gripes, and I'm gonna combine this with my trunk space. So I also touched base on this on a previous video. There is no room in this trunk for nearly anything. So I used this as a comparison last time, I'll use it again. That's bottomed out. This is where it sits in my trunk. It barely fits a snow brush inside of the trunk. Granted, the car is not supposed to be this spacious machine, and you know, if you wanted space, you could always go with a Stelvio. But for me, where I like sedan vehicles, this is going to be my fifth and final gripe that I have with this vehicle. A few notable mentions that I will mention now is going to be the chrome around the windows. Easy fix, you just wrap it with some gloss black. Also, the fact that the mirror caps on this car come paint colored. I wish they came black. It looks like the Alfa Romeo gods have listened, and they did implement the black mirror covers when it comes to the Alfa Romeo Giulia competition that's coming out probably later this year, beginning of next year. That would be one of the other items that I would imagine should have just been black from factory. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up right over here. If you want to see more of this car, we'll leave the video tag right up over here. And stay tuned for the next one. If you guys want to see more of this car, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with all of your friends if you've ever been curious about a Giulia. Hopefully I'm giving you a little bit more information as we go along. And anything else you want to know about this car, let me know. I'm here to help. I want to help. I want to do more videos on this car. You guys just got to tell me what you want to see, and maybe we'll do a video on it. Who knows? Till next time, take care.